Back to my channel. So it's been a while. I haven't sat down and had a conversation with you guys in such a long time, and I think it's much needed. So I was getting dressed this morning. I put on this shirt. It says "Stay Positive," and I think that is the message that I want to give today. Like, it's really hard to be on this journey. It's a lonely one. It's probably one you've never been on. Like, I think like a fitness journey, there's always like a friend that might go with you to the gym. People that go on a business venture with you. People will support you in different things, but I think trading is something that is just a solo skill. It's just for you. Like, you can trade with someone else and they're not going to trade the same way. You might see a perspective in the market that they don't see, and that might mess you up, and etc. Right? So I was just thinking, like, right now we're going through a lot of changes in the market. There's a lot of turmoil. We don't know if the shit's going up. We don't know if it's going down. Consolidation, you're getting faked out. And I did talk about this in my last video on my Forex analysis, where I do the breakdowns on Sundays. I was talking about that we're going to have to take extra steps to make sure that we are getting into the right trades, right? That does not mean that it's time for you to quit. That doesn't mean that this is just going to get harder. That's not what it means. We just need to really focus and hone in. Take advantage of the time to really learn this skill, that if we can get through this time, we can get through anything. You know, the market comes in waves. There will be things that will happen in the future when it comes to like economic news, political news, etc., and we will face these things again. So that's part of being a trader. There will be times, you know, and just like how there is in any career, in any business, there will be times where people aren't buying from you, or there'll be an influx of work or an influx of clients, or there'll be no clients, and you just have to go through the motions. So, and people are willing to do those things when it comes to businesses and when it comes to like their actual jobs, but it's kind of hard for them to go through these changes in the market, right? It's like, no, they're just doing everything. Like, you think that the market is out to sabotage you, that the market is absolutely doing everything so that you don't succeed. And the market doesn't care about your money. Honestly, the market is not going to grab you as a retail trader with whatever amount of capital, whether you have a 1K account, 10K, 50K, really doesn't matter, right? You don't move the market. So they don't care about your money, right? You just need to move with it. So you need to figure out what's going on with the market. If you have to not trade for a week, 2 weeks, whatever time you need, if you need to go back to a demo trading account, please do so. Because right now it's time to like look back and reassess the market and see what is it that you need to do to become a better trader. Do not quit. Stay positive. You know, I've talked previously about like things that I do that keep me motivated. Do that. Go ahead and like focus more maybe on motivation. You know, before you sit down and get on the charts and start to like mark up your analysis and whatever, focus on your motivation. Meditate. Listen to music that like uplifts you. You know how you listen to aggressive music when you go to the gym, or at least I do, or like a motivational speaker. Do whatever you need to do to keep yourself excited about the journey. You know, it's a tough time, but we'll get through this. I honestly think that within the next few months, things will level out. Do not worry. You are not the only person losing. If you've been watching, I've lost in the last 2 weeks. Risk management is the key. Just make sure that your losses are smaller than your wins, and it's just going to all play out at the end of the month. That's honestly what it is. So just continue to do what you're doing. Like, don't stop, don't veer off, don't switch trading strategies. Just hone into yours, right? If you normally look for 3 confluences, look for 5. There's something in the market that maybe you can add an indicator, something that will help you get into the right setups. Only take those grade A setups. Don't look for any reversal trades. Like, and it's hard. Like, on Sunday, I marked up GBP CAD, and then I took it off because I was like, I'm not going to, you know, preach that I don't take reversal trades and then take a reversal trade. Like, I'm not doing that. And then look, I'm going to show you guys on camera. GBP CAD. If I would have took it, it would have fully hit. Fully hit TP. Did I need that? 100%. 100% I needed that. Okay, so this is on the 1 hour time frame. I hope you guys can see. Will it focus? Focus. Okay, whatever. So it hit TP. It was barely in drawdown, hit TP, and went past it, right? So yes, that sucks, but you know what? I didn't break my rule, because what if it wouldn't have gone? Then I would have been pissed at myself that I said I wasn't going to take a reversal trade. My bad. That I said I wasn't going to take a reversal trade, and I went ahead and took one, you know? So just stick to your guns. Like, if you set up these rules for yourself, stick with them, redefine them, and follow your strategy. We are in a trade right now, and we're definitely in some profit. It did retest. We're in USD JPY. I really want you guys to be able to see it. Let's go to the, yeah, let's stay right here. Okay. So we're in USD JPY. Price was in profit, came back and was a little bit of drawdown, and now we're in profit again. So yeah, just follow the plan. You know, if your plan is to move your stop loss, if your plan is to like cut down on risk when you're in drawdown, if your plan is to set and forget, just do that. Stick to what you know best, and it's gonna pay off for you. It's gonna pay off for you. This is literally a math game. Just make more money than what you're losing. If you're losing and you need to go back to the drawing board, take your time. Like, market is always going to set up, and sometimes it feels like, oh, I missed that one trade, but that's not the one trade that's going to make you rich. There's not one trade that is going to make you a millionaire. No, not with your account size. You need to continuously, like, okay, we missed that trade, on to the next one, right? The market is open every day, so there's constant opportunities setting up for you, you know? In one of my rules, I only take trades that I flag. So last week I had flagged the trade and I took it off, and I said, I'm not going to take this trade. It's very like ambiguous. It can go either up or down. Like, I don't want to do this. And I didn't remove the alerts, right? So when the alerts moved, I was like, okay, this is going to go. I saw my entry signal and I took the trade. And then when I went back this past Sunday to look at it, I think it was Saturday I did the trade recap. I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, why the hell did I get in this trade? Trying to be greedy and trying to set things up that weren't there. And I took that off of my watch list. So why am I like even in this trade? So like, those are things, that's a stupid loss. That's a stupid loss, and we shouldn't have those. If we kept to our rules and we still lost, well, then we lost, you know? Like, it is what it is, right? That's what's gonna happen. You know, it's part of the game. But like, if we lost because we were being stupid just trying to get in a trade, well, that's on you. That's on you, and we need to like really lock in and not do those things. Oh my God, I had deja vu. This is so weird. I had this conversation already once before with you guys. So lock in, stay positive. Do not give yourself a time limit. Just keep going, rinse and repeat, and things are going to play out. If you're in drawdown right now and you need to go to a demo account, do not be embarrassed. It does not matter. Those traders that are online, they did not make it overnight. Those gurus that you like to follow and watch, they didn't make it overnight. They have been telling you that it took them 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Listen to them, right? You're not smarter, you know? You're not a genius, because that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, I'm smarter than this guy. I'm sure I'm a genius. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, however, like, intellectual capacity you think you have, when it comes to the markets, it's completely different, right? Would I say that I'm over a smart person? Yeah, I can read a book and follow an instruction, of course. When it comes to trading, I felt dumb, you know, and that's how it's gonna make you feel sometimes. So, you know, just stick to your plan, stay positive, continue to do this every single day, right? We cannot become a better trader if we're not locked in, charting, looking at our analysis, forward testing, back testing. I don't really back test because of my strategy, but when I used to scalp, I did back test constantly. Don't lie to yourself when you're back testing. Write everything down. I do use TradeZella, but before I had TradeZella, I used Notion.com. I would make a little table and put everything into that, and it did really help. If you're savvy with Excel, I did put everything that I got from Notion, I put it into an Excel sheet. And I made like tables to know, like, okay, I'm losing on this pair more often, I'm losing this amount of time. Like, if I'm in a trade for over 15, this was when I scalped. If I'm in a trade for over 15, 30 minutes, I know I'm going to lose. Like, certain little things, right, that I knew, like with session, all those things I would put into my Notion and then pass it over to my Excel spreadsheet. do that, you know, and just lock in. If not, TradeZilla, honestly, I'm too lazy for all that shit. TradeZilla is absolutely amazing. Give it a try. It's worth it, and it's going to pay off to see that data. We need to collect data when it comes to absolutely anything. Every business, restaurant, healthcare facility has data. Everybody needs data to know where they're at and what they need, right? So yeah, that was just, I wanted to rant. I haven't had a conversation with you guys in a minute. I think it's much needed. Everything that's happening right now, it's very, very strange. You know, every time Trump says something, the market goes crazy, and we can't anticipate what he's gonna do next, what laws are gonna stick or not, and you know, we just need to move accordingly, right? So, and the only way we can do that is if we have the foolproof setup that we're looking for. Several confluences. Go back to the trading plan video, get a notebook and write down your trading plan over and over and over until you know it, right? And put like sticky notes. Make your trading plan visible to you so that every time you sit down on your computer and execute, follow your trading plan. That's all. That's the only thing like I could recommend, right? And follow that and we'll be fine. We'll get through this hump completely fine. Yeah, that's all, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love chatting with you guys. I miss you guys so much. I've only been recording my trades and my breakdowns and things. I hope you guys are taking value to it. The way that I trade is very, very simple. It's nothing fancy. I don't use indicators. I use a 50 EMA all the time, and from time to time I do use a Fibonacci for like extra confluence, right? So like we say, the more confluences, the better. And just be confident. If you really have to rethink yourself, if you're trying to make up the setup, just don't take it. Like, it's okay. Let's move on to the next pair. Wait for that to happen. If not, let's just wait till next week. You know, not being in a position at all might be the best position for you. So stay safe. I love you all. Bye-bye.